Why, hello, everybody. I asked David if he was going to sing, and then I was like, I don't want to know. Let me just start the recording. So I have no idea if he's going to sing or not. But welcome, everybody, to New Year's, because this will go out on New Year's. We'll be ringing in the New Year's the only way one can ring in the New Year's. David.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on the Wookiee Life
Do, do, do,
Day
do, do,
to
do,
save us all from
do.
Satan, aka George Lucas's power when
Na,
we've gone astray.
na,
Oh, tidings
na,
of
na, na,
comfort
na,
and
na,
joy, comfort and joy,
na, na, na,
comfort and
na.
joy, things of Star Wars and joy.
Na na na
That was pretty
na
good.
na 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 na. Look at that. We did it. We managed to make the perfect parody Christmas song.
We did. I made it up good. I'm worthy of Weird Al. I did
Yeah.
almost sing The Night Santa Went Crazy, which is one of my favorites.
Oh. In case you guys didn't catch the not so subtle hint, we're gonna be doing a Christmas episode on New Year's, but it is the end all Christmas. It is the Star Wars holiday special, which I have never seen before, and I'm so excited to watch. I saw a little bit of it a couple of
And
days
that's what
ago in
that's
a
what kicked
live
it off.
stream.
You saw it on a different stream, and we're like, I gotta get me in on this finally.
Dude, I was some unhinged shit. There were people dancing on a hollow table, but then it became a real
Yeah.
thing, and I was like, I don't understand what all is going on here, but I am excited to find out.
So
What's your experience with the holiday special?
so I've known it by reputation for many years, like since like 04, 05, I think. As listeners, you might remember, I was a big connoisseur of bad movies. I started with the Mystery Science Theater, and then sort of got into a lot of bad movie review sites of the day, like your Stomp Tokyo and your Agony Booth. Um, and this one was always very fertile ground for it. Um, and I'd read about it, but I'd never watched it for many years. Finally, I think like 2015 or something, I would have been like 22, 23. A friend and I, who is also a bad movie connoisseur, he and I were like, let's finally take the plunge. Let's actually say it so we can say we've seen it. And it was a pretty rough watch, I will say. Maybe you'll find it delightful, Tanner, but I don't consider it so bad it's good. Um, and then I bought the DVD of it at a convention, just kind of for hipster appeal more than anything. And I've never watched it since. I actually don't think I've watched the DVD I purchased of it because when I saw it, we acquired a copy through other means.
What's
So
your bootleg DVD look like? Does it have like a crappy like
here,
blurry
I'll
photos
send it
of
to
it?
you.
Yeah, I want to see this thing.
It's actually they kind of went all out. The disc itself is just um like a burnable like computer disc
Mm-hmm.
with the movie on it.
Right, right.
Like it just jumps in. There's no like menu or anything. But whoever put it together, whatever nerd from the booth I bought it from, actually did kind of go all out with Photoshop. Did like a fine job with it.
Ooh, I want to look. Ooh, oh, look at that! Damn, somebody really fucking who would do that for the Star Wars? Well, you know what? Star
Well,
Wars fans would
it,
do that for the Star Wars holiday special.
well, also for some context, and I think it's why it gets circulated so much, is George Lucas has famously said the quote that I believe is yeah, on the back of the DVD. If I had time and a hammer, I'd track down every bootleg copy and smash it. So I think there's kind of a like, oh,
Oh,
you
does he
want to
hate
smash every
this?
copy, George Lucas? Well, let me create yet another really nice copy.
I mean, I tried to find, just for context, listeners, I tried to find the shittiest copy possible, and every YouTube link was, oh, here's it upscaled and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, I don't want it upscaled. I want it not be, I wanted it blurry as shit, and I just couldn't find it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We don't need no 4K, 60K restoration of this, it's got to look like a crappy videotape because that's the whole magic of the special is you first hear about it as a Star Wars fan, you're like, huh, that'd be funny, right? And then you go like, oh wait, this is not a parody. This is real. It came out between New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, a year after New Hope. So like, it's actually the second Star Wars product,
God, that
live
is
action wise.
insane. I am
Yeah,
so I have so many questions that you might have an answer for it. I'm
I have
so
answers to some of them, but not all of them.
so our boy Lucas don't like this then? Is that or is he
Yes.
okay? He's not a fan of the
As he
product.
said, if he had time, he in a hammer, he'd track down. Yeah, he's like disowned it and said like, I don't know if in any of his talks about it, like if he's like it went, oh, it got away from me. Like he wasn't heavily involved in it, and everyone thought a TV special would be fun. I know the producer Gary Kurtz said like the original script was better and it got real bad, but I'm kind of like, to me, I'm like, George Lucas, I place the blame squarely on you, even if you didn't really have anything to do with the writing of it. Like, you should have been watching. You should have been watching the shop. You know what I mean?
Right. You gotta watch the register when you're in charge of things.
Yeah. So
And I
very
mean, we
weird.
all we all know he can be his own worst enemy. Points to the prequels. So
Oh no, for sure.
I wonder how much of that is true that he had like no influence on it at all, or was like, oh, this might be a good idea, and it kind of
Well,
ran away
as
from
we'll
him.
find out, it has a lot of EU stuff, like a lot of things about Star Wars are first mentioned here that have now become canon. Like, spoiler alert, Kashyyyk is the first time we see it, and it's mentioned as the Wookiee home planet. Boba Fett makes his first appearance.
Wait, oh, that is so funny. But
Yeah, so
Chewbacca's family never makes an appearance in anything, which is kind of funny because aren't they like the main people involved in
yeah, he's like an
this?
absent. He's this one we learn he's now an absentee father because yeah, we're going to be spending as much, if not more, time with Chewbacca's family than any of our favorite characters. And who boy, get ready for that. Um,
Oh,
and then I had one more thought on this with vis-a-vis Chewbacca. Just that it's weird. It's weird that he's like an absentee dad. I don't like the idea that he's jetting around, leaving a family behind.
yeah,
He,
he's got
he
him and hand don't go home all the time.
yeah, they're swinging bachelors. And I guess maybe the pressure came too much, and he's now a divorced dad. Because in the Force Awakens, Maz Kanata's talking about him like he's a free
Yeah,
agent or
yeah, yeah.
whatever. He's on the market. So who knows? Or maybe all his family were killed by the Empire there, the First Order,
Oh, and
or
he's
whichever
like a
one.
John Wick type figure, but we never get into his
Maybe.
tragic
Yeah.
backstory. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Are
Anyway,
you
we're
ready?
gonna start. I am born ready.
All right. I almost, if we had had more time, I almost looked up Star Wars Holiday Special drinking games, but that might have to be an event for next year because there's got to be a real fun drinking game to this
Oh
game to
man, if we
this.
have to rewatch this, I'll be mad but also intrigued. It'll be an experiment. Like this is the control, and then it's gonna be with booze to see how it goes.
Yeah, imagine we revisit it with a drinking game and try to figure out if we like it more drunk or not. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead. We are synced up. We it's gonna be a little interesting at first because David has a toy commercial in his version and I don't. But we both have a promo for Justice League of some kind, or I
No,
guess
no. In
just
the '70s, there was the Wonder Woman show with Linda Carter and the Incredible Hulk show with Bill Bixby.
yeah, but why were they
And then
why were they promoting them at the same time? Was there a 70s like superhero hour back in
yeah,
the
I guess there was
70s?
like some kind of superhero power hour with these
That
two.
that
Yeah,
seems so
which is
strange for the
interesting.
70s, but
Yeah, but I guess it was the '70s, and like Marvel versus DC wasn't really a thing. There weren't that many like adaptations being made of superhero shows. They're all like, yeah, might as well like do some synergy between the two that exist.
hey, Star Wars, DC and Marvel are doing comics together again.
Yeah, yeah,
Superman, Spider-Man, and Batman, Deadpool.
Well, both of which looked pretty cool. Or at least
Yeah.
Superman, Spider-Man, I was way into from what you were showing me.
Yeah, it's crazy. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna get 3, 2, 1.
All right, the Incredible Hulk will not be presented
No, what are we gonna
this
watch
evening.
instead? A special. A
Yeah, man.
CBS special presentation.
No less.
All right, now I've got the
All right,
Millennium
here we
Falcon.
go. So this so far so good. It looks very cheap, but at least it's like what you want out of Star Wars, right?
I can't believe they got Harrison Ford for this.
Dude, they got everybody, which is insane.
I guess it was the 70s. What else were they doing?
Well, no, I mean Harrison Ford. He had just done Star Wars, and he's gonna do Apocalypse Now in a walk on. Well, I think he already shot it, but like he was on the way up. Carrie Fisher was in the Blues Brothers in 2 years. I don't know. They could have been doing more interesting stuff.
Yeah, I guess you're
But
right.
anyway.
I mean, anything's more interesting than the Star Wars Holiday Special.
But they all like money, and look at it. I don't think this took a long time to shoot, I would guess, given that they're in this, like, garage.
We'll be celebrating Life Day before you know it.
Yep. Don't worry, Chewie. We'll get you home to your family and evade these Star Destroyers. Alright, so far so
God,
good.
they couldn't even get the font.
No, it's just this...
Wow, they couldn't get the font at all. Not even the color.
It's the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Dude, that hair is...
Oh, yeah. So, between episodes 4 and 5, Mark Hamill was in a severe car accident and had to actually get facial reconstruction surgery, which is why he looks weird in this, because it hadn't fully finished the skin grafts and stuff.
Oh.
So he looks like a different character he plays, the Joker.
R2D2 as R2D2. I think that was a little self-explanatory.
Oh, and they've got James Earl Jones.
I can't believe Darth Vader's in it.
Yeah, man. Okay,
Introducing
Chewbacca's family. So his wife has a normal-ish Wookiee
his father
named
looks
Mala.
like Grumpy Kong.
He does look like Cranky Kong there. And their names are Itchy and Lumpy. I think Lumpy's the kid and Itchy's the grandpa. Oh yeah, special guest B. Arthur. So this is already why it's like, what the hell were they thinking that it's a variety show? Like it's gonna have different segments, which is insane.
The Jefferson starships are canon to Star Wars?
Yeah, they exist in the Star Wars universe as a band. You got an animated Star Wars story.
They even did animation for this? That is crazy.
Yeah. Which is the best part of the special, if I remember right. Not that it's great, but at least the animation's kind of neat. But hoo boy. Okay, it's sponsored by General Motors.
Yep. I feel like I'm at Disney World right now.
Yeah.
General Motors presents the people mover.
Oh boy, here we go.
That's just concept art. That's not even a real...
No, it's like a picture book. It looks like Mr. Rogers is reading you this story or something. But all right. I remember people
I find it very weird already that Chewbacca has such a nice place.
Yeah, again, he should be a rough and tumble rebel or something, but no, he's got a McMansion, man.
Yeah.
Like multi-stories, couch.
Also, it looks too much like a home out of the 70s.
It does, which was my problem with that little kid Star Wars, the Skeleton Crew. I don't like that there's a Stranger Things planet in the Star Wars universe. It bugs me. And yeah, they live in Don Draper's house.
They do live in Don Draper's house. So these guys don't talk.
No, and they're not subtitled. And this is where most people who are like, oh man, like yourself, naive Tanner, who are like, I can't wait to see Star Wars Holiday Special. This seems like a trip. Slowly your smile fades as you're like, oh man.
I just gotta listen to these guys growl for an hour and 30 minutes.
This scene goes on a shockingly long time. Because again, the beginning is at the very least like, oh man, they're fighting the Empire to get to Life Day in time. This is going to be a rip-roaring ride. And then we're just hearing these Wookiees make noises for 8 minutes. some of my rage is boiling up, which is so funny because this happened long before I was born.
Like, you would
And
think somebody would be like, well, maybe we shouldn't do Wookiees because they can't talk. Maybe we should go, like, Leia could have, like, a cousin or something that managed to get off planet, or Luke's got those kids, those people back at the Vapor Farm. Surely he had more friends.
Yeah, you could do a Tatooine kid that's like, I want to meet my idol, Luke Skywalker. One
Yeah.
Piece just did an acclaimed TV special about like a little girl that wants Nami's autograph, and like it's drawn beautifully, and like, everyone was way into it, and it's like, oh cool, like that's what you do when you like put effort into something that's kind of a spin-off.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
I mean, I guess of the core Star Wars cast, Chewbacca makes the most sense to have family back home, because Luke's family's dead, Leia's planet got blown up, Han's clearly a deadbeat. But, like, you also got to realize that, like, hey, the person that you're using, they don't talk. Like, that's a problem. Oh, this kid's gonna jump. He's so mad about Life Day.
Oh man, he's bringing in it's like Boogie Nights when William H. Macy commits suicide on New Year's at the New Year's party. But no, actually, it's funny. On paper, I'm not opposed to a Chewbacca's family movie, because like I was just watching the that new Dark Crystal, which has its moments.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if the Muppet actually went on like a cool adventure, I think that would be okay. Yeah, but that's not what's happening here. We're watching their domestic violence.
And the problem is that, like, you can't really act as a Chewbacca because, like, you got a mask and also you can't talk. So, like, the only reason I know they're sad now is because they literally stared at a picture of Chewbacca. Like, I wouldn't have known the context of that any other way.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like, I'm thinking of Force Awakens when Han Solo gets stabbed and they cut to Chewbacca screaming in pain,
Yeah.
Like, well, through context clues, I understand that Chewbacca is not just yelling because he's
But that's
hungry.
brief. Like, and that's brief, and it works because it's, I mean, it kind of slightly works because it's, like, brief, right? Like, it's hard to maintain in an 8-minute scene where they're just surrounded by domestic stuff, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, you can get it in context, but, like, if you spend too long with it and there's no real thing to tie it together, like right now, what's he trying to do? What's he trying to say?
I don't know. He's just unhappy, I guess. He's sick of dealing with this kid. This kid's tugging on him, and he's like, "Yeah, get away from me, you punk." Or he's whispering, and I don't know.
Pulled out.
You're right. I got no idea what he's.
Yeah. Like the big things you can get, but like this, it's just domestic stuff, which kind of doesn't work if there's no.
So this scene started at roughly 3 minutes and 28 seconds, and we are at minute 8.
I guess he's trying to cheer the kid up.
Maybe.
Oh my God! Here it comes.
Oh, all right. At least this is the first segment of the variety. Yeah, he's like, enjoy this hologram, kid. Leave me alone. So this is the first musical number, which usually, when you're doing a variety show, you're like, we got to start strong. You get everybody like, oh, cool. That number was awesome. Can't wait to see what's coming next. But here, this is like barely choreographed gymnastics. Like
this also is so confusing. Like I am. Oh look, now he's in the house.
I guess it's supposed to be like, the in A New Hope, they're playing the chess game with the monsters.
Well, the chess game doesn't look like this.
No, it does not. But I guess it's supposed to be like, some writer was like, hey, remember that hologram scene? Well, presumably you can download other stuff in the Star Wars universe to your holographic entertainment.
Grandpa accidentally puts in the porn holotape. Oh, God!
Oh, wait, what did you say about Grandpa?
I said Grandpa accidentally puts in the porn holotape. Oh, God, kid, look away.
Put a pin in that, actually.
Oh my God!
I don't want to tell you what's coming, but you
dude,
called.
I'll go grab my I'll go grab my case of beer right now.
which would be very funny in normal circumstances, but unfortunately, you accidentally guessed something. It's coming up.
This kid looks so excited about this, but like, surely this is just watching TV to these people.
Yeah, and also
Like,
it looks like it was pre-programmed, so I think it's more like having a tape at home, you know?
yeah,
Like this is something he's watched many times, but I guess Lumpy's not the brightest Wookiee in the ball in the
Lumpy. They couldn't even give him a good name. His dad's
Oh,
name
it's
is
weird
Chewbacca.
because his wife's name is Mala, which is a very like that sounds like an alien Wookiee name, but then the grandpa's Itchy and the kid's Lumpy. I have to assume the EU gave them like different, more Wookiee sounding names. Yeah, man, he's way into this.
See, like now they're
Or he
having a
was.
conversation. Why wouldn't you do subtitles? It's so weird
I
that like they're having full on like conversation scenes and like they were just like, I mean, you'll just get it in context. Oh, look, he needs to do the dishes.
And A New Hope had subtitles, like Greedo when he says, "I've been looking forward to this for a long time." Like
Yeah.
you see the subtitles even when they're talking made up alien gibberish. Oh, here's our man of the hour. All right, so
Oh,
this is at
traffic
11.
control.
This is at 11:40. Oh, wait, it's not over yet, so I have to still count. Um, jeez. Oh, never mind. This is still going with no dialogue.
Like you could just, yeah, it's so weird. Ohio.tv channel 7 dated is what came up on
Dayton.
my
This is a date. Yeah, my Dayton, Ohio. I guess this is broadcast off of. All right, here we go. So almost nine. I think 9 minutes, and we're getting Luke Skywalker. We're getting dialogue
It's
after nine
Chewbacca's
unbroken minutes.
family.
Hello, Mala, Itchy.
Dude, he looks like a wax sculpture. I'm not being mean to him. Obviously, he was in
Oh
a
yeah.
traumatic event, but he literally looks like a wax sculpture.
Well, he got over it, is why it's okay to say it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
his face healed okay by the time of Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, now he looks again like the Smilex got him.
Yeah. Is Luke Skywalker just gonna be doing Skype meetings for this entire holiday special?
Yeah. I think until the end, you don't like. We're I mean, this might even be his only scene if I'm
That's
remembering right.
crazy.
I'm not until the end. Yeah. I mean, we'll have to see. Yeah, but I think so.
You know what he looks like? He looks like a
What's
Ken doll.
very much.
Especially with that hair.
Yeah, yeah. No, that is a Ken doll and a half. He's a Malibu Star Wars
Yeah,
figure.
he's a Malibu Star Wars doll.
Or Mattel, or what? Sorry, yeah, Malibu is the Simpsons. Malibu Stacy. But I'm
This
choosing
looks so
Ruffling.
much like I'm in the line for a Walt Disney World ride. Like I'm on Star Wars tours, and
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Luke
No,
is
no, this.
telling me about the mission I'm about to go on.
Yeah, yeah, and to keep your hands and feet in the vehicle at all
Yeah.
times. Yeah, you don't want to come into a house full of long faces. Ugh.
That was creepy
He's
as
being
fuck.
he's being a little creepy. He's extorting sexual favors from these Wookiees, man. I don't know.
am a little sad that like we don't get things. I mean, obviously this did so well that everybody was just intimidated to do it again. But like, I'd watch. Well, I guess. Well, no, Marvel did a holiday special with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. And actually Star Wars itself did the Lego Star Wars Christmas crap or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I
That
don't
was a
know if
full
that had
cartoon.
any. Yeah, I was about to say
That
that
was
was
a
a cartoon, but
that was a full cartoon though. It was, I think it aired on the television, or at least whatever
there
the
was the
equivalent of
Halloween
TV
special,
is.
but the Marvel Halloween special, but
Oh yeah,
it
Werewolf
didn't
by
have
Night, right?
anybody. It didn't actually have anybody in it from the.
Yeah. I guess Lego and Lego Guardian. Sorry, not Lego. The Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special is actually like
Yeah,
important because that's where you learn Mantis is his sister. I find it very weird that that movie actually you have to watch to like know like. I'm so used to like specials that were like, well, we don't want fans who didn't bother watching it to be confused,
yeah, right,
but
right.
like you have to watch it to know what's happening
Yeah.
in part of the third one.
Why are they just watching? Wait, are they just spying on Imperials now? Wait, what are we doing?
Yeah, this guy's like a member of the Rebel Alliance. He's like a shopkeep or something who's like down with the rebels.
Are they just phoning random Rebel Alliance people then to find out where Chewbacca is?
I think so, or they're gonna talk to him about something or other. I'm always very unclear about how this Wookiee like TV thing works. Uh, 'Cause it seems like they can reach anybody in the galaxy.
But not the Millennium Falcon.
Not old Chewbacca.
Yeah.
All right, more business. And now you're like, oh man. Now that everyone's talking, oh, I know why you're calling. You're wondering when that shaggy carpet you ordered will arrive at your home.
God, you don't talk about her husband like that, man.
Yeah, well, he's talking in codes.
Oh yeah, because that Imperial mustache guy is.
Oh, she did it by all herself. You might say she did it by hand, solo.
Damn it! I never wanted a beer so much.
Oh yeah, you're doing this. You're doing this sober, man. At least I will admit I am Cali sober at the moment. But you got
The
nothing.
fact that he said I did it by hand solo,
Yeah,
that is so, that was worth the price of admission right there.
kind of. This. I wonder if this guy's got any comics or
Oh, I'm sure he does.
novels
Everybody
in the
does.
EU. This grand hero of the rebellion.
One day I'll sit down and watch the podcast that must not be named Glebe Glossary stuff. Because it's gotta be fascinating.
There's a lot of good stuff there. I think they did a couple of holiday special eps actually, because they did a redo of it because they did it as an early episode. Anyway, we don't have to talk about them. Well,
But it just
we gotta
must
be
be so
fun.
fascinating to like just look into the weirdness of the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, it's wild. There's a lot of nooks and crannies.
Oh yeah,
It's
man.
why I'm not. Hmm?
Oh yeah, man. That I mean, that money maker's never gonna stop printing. So
Yeah.
at least with Star Trek, it makes a little more sense because Star Trek is a little more wider of a universe. We
Yes,
haven't been
and
following the same five people for like 50 years at
I
this
mean
point.
that's always the problem, man. That it's Skywalkers as far as the eye can see, and I know there are like your Dirk Star Killers or whatever, but
Oh shit!
but,
It's Santa.
also yeah, but also to this point, because I'm never not just gonna argue with Star Wars fans because I find them very annoying,
Oh
but I'm
god,
like
yes.
like how can you be mad about Disney Star Wars when this exists in this, like, and I know it's not like as prominently
Well, it's like
featured,
people
but
who like really get mad that like Disney that the new movies weren't the Thrawn trilogy and like talk about Grand Admiral Thrawn as if he's like the greatest big bad ever. I read those three books. He's not really like those books are not really great. Like I really like the way I had
Yeah.
word of mouth heard that Thrawn was like this amazing villain. I was like, man, these books are going to be amazing. They hardly face him, and he dies off.
Yeah.
He die. They're not even in the. They're not even in the same orbit of him as he
Yeah.
dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
An assassin kills him, and like he's an interesting character for sure, and he has a really interesting like shtick about him. But like he's not a good villain because they don't really interact with him. So like it's really weird. Like Star Wars fans just fucking love the EU, and because that's what they grew up with, that's
Yeah.
all they can think about.
So it's all perfect. Anything that is the EU is awesome. Anything that is not sucks is kind of their only rule of thumb. And just because, in my
Yeah,
opinion, and I agree. I actually don't mind that Thrawn isn't directly involved. I kind of like that it's a little more like what do you call it there? Like Wrath of Khan, where it's an admiral. It's like
yeah.
a
No,
naval.
I
It's
do
like a
too,
naval
but like
battle.
I also think it's silly to be like, oh, he's the greatest villain ever
No,
because like you because of that you don't get to really see it. Like and that and again that's fine. I mean I still think those books aren't that bad, but like I don't think they're great either. Like some people, like
I
people
would agree.
literally think they're the best thing ever.
My
Like,
beef, my beef with Thrawn and the fandom around him is that like fans like him because he's like a competent general and he doesn't penalize his enemies or his minions for letting him down. And
yeah,
it's like this weird nerd thing of like he's cool because he's good at his job, and I'm like I don't find that nearly as interesting as like a Kylo Ren who's like emotionally volatile,
yeah.
and has like
He's got a lot of
actual flaws.
charisma to him, and I can see like why people
Yeah,
are. Also, I just want to point out that we're watching a Wookiee watch a cooking channel
cooking.
within the Star Wars universe, and I have to
Yes.
ask: is people making these recipes at home, or like
Yeah,
who
I
is
guess
this
you're supposed
for?
to.
It's just,
You're supposed to like any cooking show. You're on paper supposed to like watch along. Though most people just watch it and write it down. I don't even really know how cooking shows work for most people. I think they were just watching them passively, and maybe they'll like Google the recipe later. I don't know.
I mean,
Actually,
honestly,
listeners.
I will admit I used to watch cooking like Cutthroat Kitchen and stuff. Jamie and I used to watch
Yeah,
Cutthroat Kitchen all the time, but there was a element of like action there too because like there was a betting component and stuff like that. So it
yeah.
wasn't so much about the recipes as it was kind of
No, but
watching
yeah, yeah,
things.
that's like a reality
Yeah,
competition show. I'm
yeah,
talking more about like Barefoot Contessa, or where it's like I'm just gonna cook a meal show you how to cook a meal across half an hour.
yeah,
I assume some people did watch and make it along. I guess it's kind of a Bob Ross thing, where I don't think that many people who were watching it were actually painting alongside
right.
Bob
They were just
Ross.
kind of into
Yeah,
the what was going on.
yeah, and
I mean, I watch binging with Babish, but I watch
yeah,
his
yeah,
his like oh the Homer Simpson uranium dog and like that kind of stuff. So it's more about like him creating a TV show recipe than it is me wanting to do the recipe.
yeah. Though I guess you can hypothetically.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do own a
He
book of Simpson recipes, which is cute, but I've never tried any of them.
I always wanted to get the Sonic the Hedgehog cookbook.
Oh, so speaking of Sonic the Hedgehog, not really. But the joke of this scene is that she's got a lot of arms, and thus Mala the Wookiee can't keep up with the recipe, and that's it. That's the only joke.
I'm so also like man, this is weird. I don't have words for it, man. I'm so confused. Also because like again, it's a recipe in a universe, like so you can't make that recipe at home. So like I guess it was for the comedy bit.
Yeah, it's just that it's funny that she's going too fast for Mala, and that's enough for like 5 minutes. That's enough of a gag to eat up some time. Because yeah, it's not for us to learn. It's just the joke is that it's an annoying cooking show, and that's it. That's all right. Now we're getting some action. All right, here we go. This is pretty exciting. Uh, it's just footage from uh, A New Hope, cutting to them in the garage. Now, if I remember right, people point out this plot hole, which is, if you remember in A New Hope during this scene, they have to get into those turrets to fire.
Yeah, so who's firing those turrets right now?
I don't think anybody is. It's just,
Oh, I think you just
unless there
said
is just
that
a,
the other guns can be operated automatically, but the one gun can only be operated manually, which is a weird
oh,
thing to
that's true.
say, but sure.
Uh, I guess he's cutting off criticism by saying that, hey, like, don't worry, they're automatic. Great
wait,
shot, kid. That was one
wait,
in a million.
wait, what's Tarkin doing here?
That ain't Tarkin. That's like
Okay,
a different Tarkin, because Tarkin
okay, good.
explodes.
It was blurry. I couldn't figure out who it was at first.
He's not the iconic Peter Cushing, or the iconic CGI cartoon of Tarkin from the Rogue One. Oh, I like this like weird these Dutch angles. It kind of looks like an Evil
Oh my
Dead
god,
movie.
if Darth Vader just shows up for a random house inspection, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
No. Remember, Tanner. Anytime you're wondering if a character from the movie is going to show up in a capacity,
Other than like a
it's trouble.
5 second shot.
Yeah, they are not going to interact with these Wookiees, and certainly not Darth Vader, unfortunately. We will see some Darth Vader, but I believe, much like the Han and Chewie stuff, it will be a cutaway that
I like how we
was
just
shot
keep
on.
cutting away to Darth Vader, who could not be more removed from this situation.
Well, I mean, he's looking for them rebels that blew up the Death Star, and I guess that would
Sure.
include Han Solo. I think it mentions in the Crawl for Empire that, after the destruction of the Death Star, Darth Vader has been relentless in his pursuit of Luke Skywalker, sending out probes and stuff. So I guess that's part of this.
I guess this
This
is
is when
just
he
their human uncle that they just hang out with.
yeah, they're all buddies. Uh, he's the guy who was making it Han Solo. um, yeah, I guess he's just a family friend, being like, "Hey, I'm just checking up on you guys." Well, Chewbacca's in the clink. Ooh, boy, more of this kid.
Oh yeah. Come on, kid, find the porn.
Okay, maybe I exaggerated. Maybe he doesn't find the pornography of Grandpa, but pornography and Grandpa is indeed an important. We're getting it pretty soon, actually, if I'm remembering right. It might be the next of these. Yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah, get him the smut.
Yeah, he's showing him the VR.
Where was this at?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. It's wow, you know what I mean?
Why is there an electrocutioner VR headset table thing? Dude, if we're about to see a sexy Wookiee, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to handle it. You might have to leave the room for 5 minutes.
No, you're gonna be a little disappointed. Though it's even smuttier than that. Because at least a Wookiee would be like, well, this is just weird. But this pushes it more into like, how is this aired on television during prime time?
I do like this X-Files light track.
Yeah, this is
Do,
totally
do,
that like
do,
blonde orb
do.
from the X-Files intro.
The fuck am I looking at?
Well, this is kind of As people point out, the water opera from Revenge of the Sith that where Palpatine tells the story of Darth Plagueis, it kind of looks like this. So maybe George Lucas, this is the first appearance of like the water opera thing that he's enjoying in that movie. Where he tells, old the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the jerk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's a lady
Yeah, this grandpa Wookie, he's into the human ladies.
who might also be squid-like.
I guess she's got part squid because she's got pink hair.
Just imagine this
Like,
grandpa in the fucking living room, just furiously,
and
just jacking off in his chair.
like I don't mean to be vulgar, but like when they cut to him, he is like jerking around
Yeah.
like Neo when he gets kung fu downloaded into him. Like he's clearly having a very physical, like he's locking up and shit. And he's replaying or telling him that he's cute or whatever. He's hitting replay on a scene over and over.
Grandpa, get out of the chair.
Again, man, they're coming up for like what'll be some fun. Like, okay, once you finally commit, which is a bad idea in the first place, to be like, this is going to be a Star Wars variety musical show. When you've decided to do this, it's a bad idea, but we're in too deep. And you're like, okay, what segments should we do? How about a scene where the grandpa Wookiee is in like a masturbation chair, like watching a sexy
This
lady?
dude, who is this? Who is this for at this point too? Because like we're getting this is just ASMR at this point.
Yeah. No, it's just her talking soft. And again, imagine watching this 1978 with like the kids on the floor in front of you on the couch. It's also kind of sad. So this is Diane Carroll, who I know from the movies Carmen Jones and Porgy and Bess, two Otto Preminger movies. She was like one of the first black leads in a Hollywood movie. So good for her.
Yeah.
And I guess she's singing a song about how this is she could live her whole life with this old Wookiee man. Do you think they told her that she was gonna be singing this to a Wookiee?
No, no. She probably thought she was gonna be singing this to Han Solo.
Yeah, exactly. But then, yeah, when she saw the finished product, they're cutting to this old Wookiee like cranking it.
Just cranking it in the fucking the mass. That's Grandpa's masturbation chair. Don't sit in it.
Yeah, don't touch Grandpa's.
Don't touch Grandpa's.
Like it's like the chair from Burn After Reading. The dildo chair. Speaking of Cranky Kong,
Yeah, Grand King Kong.
hmm I know you mentioned him, and that's why. You didn't realize. Oh man.
This is also going on for so long. Also,
Yes, and
look, I will say, and I get that we're in an alien world, but like, I'm not really feeling the Christmas spirit with this Christmas special.
this isn't getting you in the holiday mood.
No, I don't want to go. I want to go deck the halls or anything.
I mean, I guess it's kind of a...
I mean, it's green, but like that's really the only Christmas colors we've gotten have been on all the singing people.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of an ornament she's singing in, I guess. I don't know. She's got a long dress. Man, she's just standing there singing. And
Yep.
again, this is the problem with the Star Wars holiday specials. You describe these scenes to people and they're like, "Oh man, that sounds like a trip." But actually watching it, you laugh really hard when you realize what the scene is, but then again, your smile kind of drops by
Yeah.
like 4 minutes because you're like, "Oh, it's still going, huh?"
Yeah.
My hot take, Manos the Hands of Fate. I think better than Star Wars Holiday Special.
The ultimate Thanksgiving movie. Because he's wearing
Absolutely. I
turkey
mean,
googly hands.
yeah. Which you did an excellent job with, and I'm very sorry I thought it was AI. It was only because of all our AI nonsense with Final Reckoning it got me paranoid for the entity.
Oh.
And she's still singing.
This is a Bond song. Why are we doing this?
It is like she's singing "Nobody Does It Better."
Yeah. I wonder
The
if this was an
sky.
original song. I really hope this woman
I
didn't come up
believe
with a song for the Star Wars
believe the
holiday special.
I believe the songs are original to the
God,
movie.
that poor woman. Hey, we need you to make a song for the Star Wars holiday special. Ooh, okay. So you want an alien Christmassy song? No. We want you to sing to a Wookiee jerking off, and we want it to sound like a Bond song. Oh,
Yeah, I'm looking at
okay.
Wikipedia. Original music was composed by Ken and Mitzi Welch, and then they adapted John Williams' orchestral theme. Oh, C-3PO though. We're getting some C-3PO.
Oh
And it
man,
looks
just what
like
I
Leia works in like a
I
corporate
was about to
office.
say, just what I wanted to see. Leia doing
It's
office work.
doing taxes. No, it looks like Nakatomi Plaza, the Hans Gruber is gonna try to steal the gold.
Dude, it would be nice if
What would be nice?
C3PO. Okay, here's one. I'll get back to that in a second. Here's how you. One of the biggest things you should have done. C3PO should have been with them from the start. Like, why wasn't
Yeah,
this fucking idiot over at the Mala the Chewbacca
yeah.
household
You
translating?
just fix this whole thing, and that would be
Yeah,
like at least kind of amusing to see C-3PO have to deal with a stupid kid or something.
yeah.
That's more of a special, right?
And at least it's a main character from the movie, but not the
Yeah,
main character of the movie. So
that would be perfect. And because he's a robot, you could just have the
yeah,
guy who voices him, Anthony Daniels, just do pages and pages of C-3.
yeah, exactly.
Well,
It's crazy that like they didn't do that. Like, and you
yeah,
can make it easily. Oh, I arrived early for Life Day, but everybody else is still coming because of imperial blockades and yada yada yada.
yeah, and he's running around dealing with all the Wookiees. You could do kind of like like that Animaniac segment where the dog has to keep saving the little kid who's
Yeah,
like falling into shit. Like, yeah, just do that, but with C-3PO and Itchy, and like that's at least more of a thing.
yeah. At least it gives you a semi-human element to all this kind of Well, now you got this guy, but like you don't know who he is, so it's like, oh, I don't give a fuck about this guy. But C3PO,
And
everybody
he
knows who C3PO is.
and this guy he disappears for like minutes at a time because he's just
Yeah.
like, here's your masturbation booth, man. I've set it up for you. I'll leave you to it for 8 minutes while that lady sings. The Wikipedia description of that song is very funny. So the song was called "This Minute Now" by Diane Carroll.
Yep.
Carroll, who is supposed to be an image created by a virtual reality machine, tells Chewbacca's father Itchy that she is his fantasy and suggestively invites him to experience her, which is indeed what happens.
Yeah.
They're not wrong.
Grandpa, get the hell out of the masturbation chair. Come eat your turkey.
Do you think Chewbacca knows what's going on? Like, or is this like a Twin Peaks kind of like there's this darkness behind the closed doors of the family? I don't know. It's that his dad has a sex dungeon going
In the
on without
living
his
room. In the living room, no less.
yes, in the living room, no less.
Mala, why the hell's that chair still here? I thought I told you to throw it out. Oh, it makes your dad happy. Yeah, but he's cranking it in the living room.
Yeah, we gotta. He can't be doing this no more. He's oh, they thought it was Chewbacca,
But
but
it was
nope.
secretly a bunch of stormtroopers.
Yep.
What I was gonna say earlier was it would be nice if there was like some indication that like Life Day was a holiday and not just a
Yeah.
random day. Like, no, there are no ornaments, there are no decorations. Nobody's like Leia's office isn't dressed up for Life Day. Like, there's no indication that there is Christmas happening in this Christmas special.
No, no. But again, that's because they're celebrating the Wookiee Life Day, which has different.
Yeah,
But
but
they're not. It's also not. It's also not decked out for Life Day
yeah, I
either.
was about to say, realistically, Life Day should bear a startling similarity to Christmas, right?
Yes, because it should be the Star Wars universe equivalent,
Yeah.
but it's not. There's no Life Day tree or life. I guess they got some Life Day presents. That was his jerk off
Yeah,
chair, but like,
his porn tape.
but it's not like he brought it in a sack, with on a sleigh.
No, he's
That
not
would have been a little
wearing.
better. Yeah, yeah. Well, this Imperial officer just looks so much like just a dude.
Yeah, he does.
Maybe he's had a rich career, but he just looks like they couldn't get
Imagine being
Chris.
told, "Oh, you're gonna be in that hot new thing called Star Wars," and everybody's like, "Ooh, but you're gonna be in the holiday special."
And you're like,
Ooh.
oh, okay, well, all right, well, what's the plot? And it's like, oh, you're gonna just kind of knock around a house.
You might watch a Wookiee grandpa masturbate.
Yep, yep.
It's a weird thing to say, but it is the '70s, so I guess
And
okay.
unfortunately, he's like, okay, well, I've heard weirder. you know, I've been in weird Boogie Nights movies.
I was about to say,
So,
this just sounds like Boogie Nights.
yeah, this was the golden age of pornography. So like maybe they were like, hey man, anything's possible. Maybe an erotic Star Wars TV network special is going to
There
be
is
a
a
big
Star
thing.
Wars burlesque type show.
Yeah,
It's a show, and I gotta imagine it's better than this. It probably makes
yeah.
more sense.
Well, because I mean, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but like there is precedent in the Star Wars universe because of those like Twi'leks dancers that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jabba the Hutt has. There's some risque parts to the universe by the time we get to a Return of the Jedi. As Jabba says to Leia, there, you will learn to appreciate me, which has always been one of the most like, did he just say that lines?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Harry, why did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
Did you get one of the other kids to do it for you? Oh man, they're pushing her around like, no, 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 I'll take that, thank you. I mean, we were halfway done. That's at least, well, almost halfway. But always bummed by these guys that have the stupid helmets. Like, it would suck that you don't even get to be a stormtrooper.
Yeah, and you gotta wear that stupid helmet.
Yeah, at least be like the cool black pilots with the like gas mask, the
Yeah.
stormtrooper looking mask. Those guys are cool.
Is this just gonna be another TV type device?
He is just setting this up so that we can watch another segment.
That
Yeah.
is crazy.
That's all
Why?
this is.
Why do
Is
you
just
need
like,
so many different TV apparatuses? Oh God, Jefferson Starship.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Which I will
Imagine
say,
sitting down to this. This guy is staring at this so fucking hard.
yeah, he's intently hypnotized. I will say this song is kind of a bop.
Oh
This is
yeah,
kind
I
of,
mean it's Jefferson Starship.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This one I'm kind of into. Though Jefferson Starship in general, because remember they were first Jefferson Airplane, and then Jefferson Starship, and then just Starship. It is kind of amazing how they went from being very psychedelic to very mainstream
Yeah.
sounding over the course of their musical careers. Also, this kind of looks like those old Apple commercials, the
It
iPod
does
ones.
look like an old Apple commercial.
Oh, okay, now we can see. Will you light the sky on fire?
Dude, there have been so many, and I get that like musical segments are a thing, but like, gee willikers, there have been a lot.
Yeah, we have had.
And none of them have sounded like a Christmas episode,
No,
a
none of them
Christmas
Christmassy.
song.
You had the what do you call it there?
I guess the first one was kind of Christmassy, but it also sounded like something I'd hear at Disney World walking across the
Yeah,
streets.
that goofy like traveling circus, and then you had the jerk off song about how we don't want this moment to end, and now they're singing about lighting the sky on fire.
Yeah. Dude, this is so like. Is this the least Christmassy Christmas thing ever? Like, it might
It
be.
might, it might be actually. It's kind of funny how people are like, "Oh, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Oh, is Eyes Wide Shut a Christmas movie?" And it's like both of those are 8 times as Christmassy
Yeah.
as Star Wars Holiday Special. If this was just called the Star Wars Special, would you think people would even watch it around the holidays? Like if you took
I can't imagine people
holiday,
watch it now across the holidays, except if you're
yeah,
except if you're
you're right.
crazy like us.
Yeah. I mean, you're right about that. I wasn't implying that this is a Christmas classic.
Imagine this is your family tradition. All right, honey, gather around, gather around the big screen. I gotta bust out my VHS and my 5 million cords to make this work, so we can watch my VHS tape of the Star Wars Holiday Special.
No, going back to Twin Peaks, or I guess like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, like that's a sign that your household is like a secretly filled with evil. You know, like behind closed doors. Like, oh, it was the perfect family on the outside, but when the doors would close, Dad would make us watch Star Wars Holiday Special like
every year.
Yep. Yeah, it's still going.
I want what are the tenets of Life Day? Like, what? I wonder what the traditions are. Because like so far, I'm very confused.
You get some presents, and I guess you make a meal of some kind. That's what the Mrs. Chewbacca's preparing. And then you watch Jefferson Starship perform. So I guess the jerk off chamber is not a tradition because that just happens to be the present he got.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like,
No, I imagine that one's just for Grandpa.
yeah, but
Imagine
seems to be
this dude is just still staring at this thing. He's inspecting the house for any contraband, and he's just watching Jefferson Starship.
You know, he had a long flight through hyperspace. He's just like, this gives me a couple minutes to take it easy.
Imagine the power of Jefferson Starship was enough to convert him to the rebel side. It's just it's just indoctrination.
I mean, see, that would at least be kind of Christmassy. It would be a Grinch thing, you know, like his heart grew 3 sizes from all the Jefferson Starship. Now I kind of want to do that. The you know, the classic scene of the Who's singing Fa Who Dores, only it's Jefferson Starship. that changes the Grinch's heart. Someday we're gonna have to do a double feature of the excellent cartoon Grinch and the, in my opinion, wretched Jim Carrey one to finally hash out our differences.
Oh, I mean, that might be the end of our friendship right then and there.
That would be kind of a mean Christmas because we just fight.
Yeah, you know? That'd be the Christmas where Mom and Dad fought.
It would be, but yeah, listeners at home, I really dislike the Jim Carrey Grinch, but Tanner's got some.
I enjoy it quite a bit. It was on. I hate to tell you, it was on this year in the rotation, and I was like, you know what? I'll never admit this out loud to David, but this is still kind of a bop for me. I think Jim Carrey is so funny in that movie. Though, to your point, it is very much just Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can see why that would, not be nice to a person who really loves that old cartoon.
I mean, that I don't mind. I just don't need to. It's like, it's like saying like, oh, Horton here's a.
Let me ask you this. Jim Carrey Grinch or Mike Myers Cat in the Hat?
Oh, fuck. Jim, Jim Carrey Grinch
Yeah.
probably, but
I mean,
like only
at one point, Mike Myers literally says, "You dirty hoe," and licks a hoe.
yes,
I
he
feel
does.
like that's probably a
No,
line
he
too
does.
far.
He doesn't just say that. He says, "You dirty hoe," and licks it, but then he goes, "Nah, baby, I still love you." Like he's talking to it like he's its pimp,
Yeah.
you know. And you're like, "Oh, that's a great gag and a Cat in the Hat." Um, I mean, they're both awful. The Jim Carrey Grinch at least does have Jim Carrey, who is very committed, whereas Michael Myers famously, he didn't want to be the Cat in the Hat, and they had to sue him to stay in it, which is why he's so like
I
kind
didn't
of
know
like
that.
nasty and ugly hearted
I
in that
kind of want
movie.
to
It's
go
because
watch it now, just with that knowledge in my mind,
yeah, like
because
he's actually only on set because of that gun to his head. Like he would
wow.
yeah, it's like he would have left if he could, which leads to a pretty mean-hearted performance, I would argue. Oh geez, now we're just watching more of
Are
these
we gonna do it
Wookiees. Oh,
again? Are we going
he's
again?
he's sitting down to watch something. Yep.
Why are there so many TV devices? That's what my question is. This is
I
like the
guess because they're
seventh TV like device we've gone to.
I guess because they're like, well, it would be boring if it was only one TV they were watching from, and it's like, oh, good. Well, thanks to that, it's not boring at all. It's super exciting. Okay, this is one of the better parts of it. This cartoon, because at least it's got cool animation. Though it's very weird because are you listening to the narration?
Oh my god. Why does fucking Luke Skywalker look like Lupin? He looks just like
He does
Lupin
look
the
like
Third.
Lupin the Third. Um,
Something about a
Also,
mystical relic.
they're looking for a mystical talisman that has invisibility powers, which, as as C-3PO said to R2-D2, which I think would be an improvement on you, which is nice. They got their sassy, their sassy relationship.
Why
Um,
does Han look like Beavis and Butthead?
yeah, he does. He does look like Beavis and or
This
Butthead.
animation, I'm not against him, but this is all over the place. Like now, like like
Oh, it's
Chewbacca kind of looks like he's from King of the Hill. It looks kind of like
yes, Lupin the Third,
yeah.
and
We got Lupin the Third, we got Beavis and Butthead, and now we have Chewbacca doing his best Hank Hill impression.
yeah, he totally looks like that boy ain't right. I do kind of like how wiggly R2-D2 is in that, like,
I like how
the
C-3PO
animation.
looks like a light. Wait, also, okay, so the implication is that the boy is sitting down to watch a cartoon. Is this rebel propaganda then? Like,
Yeah,
are the rebels making or cartoons now?
this is a common question with the Star Wars Holiday Special. This segment, like, is this an official like one? I guess it's not the Empire, because why would the Empire be making cartoons about how great the rebels are? This must be like a rebel production. There's like an animator working for the Rebel Alliance who's like, let me broadcast these children's. I mean, I guess he knows that the wars are won in the public opinion, not
Yeah,
actually by battles. So he's like, hey, this is gonna start getting people into the rebel way with this magical talisman that turns people invisible, which I would argue is not very Star Warsy.
no,
Does not
no.
feel doesn't quite feel right for the Star
I don't
Wars
know. The Star
universe.
Wars does get weird sometimes with the Force.
Yeah, so I guess it could be a forced talisman. I don't know. Yeah, this part kind of looks like that heavy metal movie,
Yeah, yeah, it
uh,
does.
which should be a future Mentary. Maybe it can be
Oh
the
yeah,
second one of the evening.
oh yeah.
Even though, again, a movie that I don't think is great, but so much better than this.
Yeah.
Heavy metal has that one really good
Oh yeah.
cheap Trick song and other good stuff. But yeah, yeah. Oh, there he is. There's our boy.
Is he just there hunting?
We'll have to see. He's riding a dinosaur through the goo. Yeah, he's Boba Fett.
Oh yeah, look at him. He's so
Oh,
cool. I can't wait to see that guy in a live action movie.
Yeah, man, this was his debut, which is insane. Like just this crazy ass trivia fact. And this was like before a Mandalorian or the Sabine or what, like all that crazy lore stuff. This was just, you know, he's a bounty hunter, he's a henchman of Darth Vader, so he should probably have a cool helmet of his own, and that was kind of all, that was
Yeah,
all you
yep.
needed. Like, I I do kind of miss the days when that was all, a Star Wars character could be,
Needed to
they didn't all
be.
have to there didn't have to be a deep lore reason for him to have armor, and it didn't have to be that he was a clone and he stole the dark saber from the man, like yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, look, here's the magic
Oh,
artifact.
yeah.
Why does Chewie look so fucking. He looked high as shit.
Yeah, man, he's just having a good whoa. He had like a delayed response there. Whoa. No, he's not having a good trip right now because he's getting roped up.
Why does C3PO kind of look like a dildo?
Yeah, they did draw him to look kind of have a
He's got a
more
very
penisy
phallic
like
head.
behavior.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So they made him a good guy in this cartoon. At least as of right now. Maybe he'll turn.
Yeah, we're introducing. Yeah, yeah. At first, he's presenting as a good guy, but we'll see if he's on the level. So far, he seems helpful enough. He's stringing up Luke to do that weird, like you got to drain the blood from his
Dude,
ears or
I
whatever.
will say this is like you said the best part, but like still there's nothing Christmassy happening in this
No, no,
Christmas
not even
special.
a little. I mean, if it was just like here's a cool Star Wars story and we just happen to be airing it on Christmas, that would be fine.
Yeah.
Like the way it's like half-assing it, that it's like this is about celebrating Life Day, but not really. Like Doctor Who Christmas specials, I've always thought like they should have just gotten rid of the Christmas aspect along like many specials ago, because it's always
I don't know, but then you get
kind of
like the Matt
weird.
Smith Christmas special, and which is really good. Like,
Yeah, which is very Christmas and is the best Doctor Who Christmas that's a Christmas classic, I would argue.
yeah.
With goddamn. Speaking of Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Then Michael. What's that dude's name? Dumbledore 2. R.I.P.
It's Darth Vader.
Yeah, who looks kind of cool. I like that he's
Yeah.
just his helmet on a screen, like and not moving. It's kind of imposing. Michael Gambon was. Oh, oops.
Oops.
Oh, this is the commercial break. Like, oh, is he gonna get caught watching this cartoon? That's the cliffhanger. Oh, he just changed the channel. I guess it is secret rebel propaganda because he's like got to hide it from the
Yeah.
Imperial guy.
I like the idea that the rebels are just doing a Saturday morning cartoon. I mean, it's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun idea. I don't know if we
Yeah,
needed any of this, but it's a fun idea.
it is fun. It seems like a waste of resources, but again, maybe there are like, hey man, the war of public opinion is actually where this is going to be, won or lost.
We gotta get those
So
future indoctrinated soldiers on our side.
yeah, I want them alive. Blah blah blah. Uh-oh, they figured it out that he's crooked.
The stormtroopers' heads are kind of shaped like Arthur from Arthur.
They do look like Arthur.
I'm just gonna keep trying. Just gonna keep mentioning how this cartoon is like the weirdest mismatch of shit
It's like
I've
a
ever
hodgepodge.
seen.
It's like a big hodgepodge of designs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of it looks kind of cool. I do like that recycled animation of the stormtrooper just firing his gun over and over.
yeah.
That looks kind of rad.
Good, oh good lord, Han Solo. Wow, If Han was seeing this in universe, I like to think that Han kicked the animator's ass after this. You made me look
Yeah,
like what?
yeah, maybe look like a weird horseman with his eyes perpetually closed. Um, Actually, speaking of Beavis and Butthead, it does kind of look like the scene where they're tripping in the desert in Beavis and Butthead Do America. um, oh wow, I'm like melting and stuff. Oh, he squealed on Boba Fett there, but Boba Fett's like, oh, he's Darth Vader's right hand man.
I like how Luke's just like, ah ha ha, I guess he got us. That rascally
Yep.
rabbit.
We'll get him next time.
Dude,
Oh,
Han
cool, man.
Solo, I hope you sued the animator for that
He looks
face.
he looks like Perfect Blue a little bit too,
Yeah.
like the creepy stalker guy from Perfect Blue. All right, that kid had a good time at least. Oh man, now they're doing like the Gestapo shit. They're breaking all this stuff, looking for the family under the floorboards or whatever.
Just brutally. Yep, yep, yep. There we go.
I like how he stops like and looks at it like, "Ooh, this will be fun." This dude kind of looks like Starship Troopers there, Johnny Rico.
A
Mr. Casper Von Dien.
guy just does Twitch streams now. I find it
I
very,
know.
very kind of amusing. I mean, good for
That's
him, but like
yeah.
as a guy who's on Twitch a lot, he'll pop up all the time. Oh, he's playing. Look, there's Johnny Rico just playing Red Dead Redemption casually. This like 50-year-old man, it's just on Twitch.
Let's get him on the show.
Oh, dude, I'd watch fucking Starship Troopers do a Starship Cooper commentary with him.
Oh, I was suggesting we should get him on for like Manos the Hands of Fate.
Hey, Johnny Rico, you want to come watch Manos 2 with us? Why is she smiling? Why is he smiling about that? Dude, I just this wiki stuff, man.
Yeah, so we have to hear him crying over the stuffed
Well, the mom
Bantha
is
or whatever.
like, because she can't like look angry because it's just a math, so she just kind of is staring there at it like.
Staring with indifferent eyes. I hope he does a Star Wars funeral, like lights it up.
It gives him a medal and then lights it up.
He's just tucking in the dead animal. Yeah, and we're getting like a funeral for this stuffed animal. It's going on for like a minute.
Dude, and again, like I cannot state this enough. There is nothing Christmassy about any of this.
No,
Like, it's not even remotely Christmassy. And I get it, it's Life Day, but like, tell me what Life Day is about. Tell me a Life Day tradition. What are the festive colors of Life Day?
who founded? Which Wookiee founded
Yeah.
Life Day? Was there a Wookiee Jesus who died for our sins that we're all celebrating? Oh, I guess he's like, I need to watch TV to distract myself from my grief. Like he got over it pretty fast. So we're getting another segment here.
The fuck is it? This guy is. Oh, God. What the
Okay,
fuck?
freaking me out. That Wookiee's face. All right, listeners at home, you probably heard me banging around, but I'm recommitted during what might be the worst segment, in my opinion. This one I remember being particularly bad and interminable. Are you still there, Tanner?
What is what is it? What is this?
It's a guy acting like a robot while he's showing you how to fix a computer. And I guess this kid Wookie was like, "Man, my stuffed animal died. I really need to take the edge off by watching this crap."
I think he's trying to fix the communicator so he can talk to his dad. But
Oh, okay,
like,
that makes a little more sense.
dude, imagine sitting down at imagine sitting down at Christmas to watch this back in the day. At what point
This
do you
aired.
just walk away? Like, at what point do you just get up and move?
Yeah, this at this point, what time? When do you change the channel? I mean, I know you had like 3 channels back in the day, but like,
Surely there's a movie surely there's something on that's better than this.
it's kind of a bummer because yeah, the opening says that the Incredible Hulk will not be shown this week like usual. Instead, the Star Wars Holiday Special. So I
Yeah,
guess
I mean,
some
what's the
fans of
Hulk doing? I
Incredible
want to know
Hulk.
what the Hulk's doing.
I'd be kind of pissed if my regular screening of the Hulk was, pushed back a week for this stuff. Yeah, like I said, this is my least favorite segment. I think I remember when I first
At least
watched
the
this
other
being like,
ones had color to them. This is just a man in a white room pretending to
"Yep,
be a robot.
this broke me." I remember last time I was kind of like, I don't even know if I want to finish this.
I had been side glancing at my phone for a
Mhm.
while. This caused me to grab my phone.
Yep, you're finally like, all right,
I
breaking
was
down.
probably like, "What's going on at the household right now?"
Yeah, listeners at home, I am very anti looking at your phone while you watch stuff. I try to avoid that during these mentaries. Um, everybody gets a pass for this. Whatever you got to do to get through it, man. This guy pretending to be a robot. I don't know if he is though. I think he might have just been acting normal, and they're like, "Well, to make it more exciting, let's just like play the footage over and over." I don't know if this actor was actually doing the robot act. Man, that was a commercial break. He was like, "We'll be right back with more exciting stuff after that endless robot scene." So I guess there are droids in Star Wars that are just people, according to this anyway. This one's pretty bad too, I will confess. But at least it's showing some
Dude,
like,
I mean, at least there's better music this time.
yeah, because we're back to the cantina and we're seeing some of our buddies. You know what? My one hipster Star Wars opinion is that the song from Force Awakens in their cantina scene, I kind of prefer to the cantina
Yeah,
music. The Wata Pota Mune Mune, which I think is
yeah.
Violin Manuel Miranda. Yeah,
Oh man, are we just introducing the Madame of the Moss Isley Cantina?
Yeah, I guess it's actually run by this B. Arthur lady. Which again, Obi-Wan calls it a wretched hive of scum and villainy, but this doesn't seem so bad. It's just like
You will find a no more wretched place of the wretched hive of scum and villainy.
and old people in love or whatever's going on here. Um, Old people shouldn't be in love. Sorry, I was eating food. I was gonna do a Simpsons joke,
Dude,
but
I
this was
am
so
I
boring.
am just kind of I this is the most boring shit I've seen in a while.
Well, he did pour a drink into his head. That's pretty exciting.
Who do you think this is for? Like in concept, who do you think they thought this was for?
All the kids that were like, "I really want B. Arthur in Star Wars, man," and had Harvey Korman in love at the cantina. It's insane to me. But anyway, the Simpsons joke I was trying to make was that old people shouldn't be in love. They should be isolated and studied so it can be determined what nutrients they have that can be extracted for our own use. As Homer says. Yeah, yeah. And oh man.
Dude, I just like, and again, not even an ounce of Christmas. Not even an ounce.
No, no, no.
I've never seen something like be so anti Christmas.
Nope.
There's got to
Uh,
be Star Trek has got to have done better Christmas episodes than this.
I mean, they did that movie when Picard is in the Nexus in Generations, and it's basically him at home at Christmas and his family's not dead.
Yeah.
That's a better Christmas movie than this. Tannerite, I hate to tell you this. This scene, there's still 8 minutes to go on this
God.
segment. This scene just caused me to binge eat. That's how sad. That's how sad it made me. I had to pause my yammering just to chug milk and eat Twinkies. I was like, I can't do this alone.
That's just James Earl Jones.
Who?
I'm pretty sure that's just James Earl Jones's voice.
Oh, his voice.
Doesn't that sound?
I don't think it's him. It's close, but I don't think
It's
it's him.
very close if it is it.
Unless they just had a white guy dubbed over, but I don't think so. I don't believe so. Have I talked about the guy who played Darth Vader on the show?
No.
David Proval played Darth Vader in The Suit. And he accused George Lucas of reverse racism for dubbing him over,
Of course he did.
and said, you know, if a white actor did that to a black actor, you wouldn't hear the end of it. But it's okay to do it to me. Was his anger. To which I say, good, I can feel your anger. Makes you strong, gives you
Yep.
focus. Remember when they brought back Palpatine in The Rise of Skywalker?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. With all his
Which
pickled
they,
Snokes, which I know is a joke from another podcast, but it's still very funny, and I can't help but make it. Pickled
he's
Snokes.
got, he had a jar of pickled Snokes.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess he was like, well, if Kylo Ren hadn't found me on the Sith planet, I would have just kept cranking out Snokes, I guess. That was like plan
I
A.
guess so,
It was
man.
like, I'll just grow me a couple new Snokes.
Did you hear
Beg
that? Did
Kylo
you
Ren.
hear there was gonna be like a Ben Solo movie, and everybody was all up in arms that it didn't get made? And I'm just like, why can't we just go to another time period, man? Literally, why can't we just do that?
Well, at least it would have been set after Rise of Skywalker, so we would have been incrementally moving forward. um, See, that one I kind of mourn because it was our boy there, Steven Soderbergh,
Yeah, no,
which is
I
like,
mean, again, but like again, I'm just so tired of. I'm so tired
yeah,
of
well,
this era of Star Wars.
I'm tired of Star Wars in general,
Well,
but
yeah,
I do
me and you
agree.
both.
I'm extra tired of uh, the Skywalkers and their interminable antics.
Star Wars Vision's not bad. Like you can like
That's
those are really good for the most part.
I would buy that because I mean, my favorite non-movie thing remains the Gendy
Yeah.
Tartakovsky show. So I'm like, yeah, just let people animate Star Wars good. And heck, you just saw the proof in the pudding because that animated segment was the only engaging part of this.
Yep. Dude, my left nut for some Life Day reference or holiday theme thing going on. Why are there no lights on the Oh god, we're doing another song, aren't we?
She's got to get everybody out for the night, so she's going to do it through song. She's gonna blow into that harmonica thing that you always do before you start a song.
I wonder why they didn't just call it the Star Wars musical special and just did that. Like, clearly that's what it was.
Yeah, it's the Star Wars Variety Hour or whatever. Like the Simpson Family Smile Time Variety Hour. And the name of the dance is the Peppermint Twist. Lollipop, lollipop, oh lollipop. Crack that whip. Licorice whip.
Right before we started this, I was watching a clip from King of the Hill where the Hills go shopping for a new church and they go to that mega church.
Oh yeah, with the revival dancing and stuff. Yeah, that's great.
And Bobby really wants to go to do the bells.
Yep. That episode's one of the weirder ones because like one of the worst ones in terms of Hank being a jerk because the whole thing that sets it off is that someone is sitting in their seat, so he quits the church because of that.
Oh, that's why they said the guy was like assigned seating, and Hank was like, "I'm home," and I was like, "That's a weird thing for Hank Hill to say," but okay.
Yeah, and he's kind of, I remember that episode, like he's kind of a jerk, like more than Hank usually is about the situation, and it's like, well, sorry, man, just get there early. Like it's not, yeah. But that part is funny where they're looking for a new home. But yeah, she's singing just one more round, friend, and then homeward bound, friend.
Dude,
I do kind of wish we were drinking alongside these Moss Isley guys,
yeah.
but that's another thing. That's my growing alcoholism. But look, it's Ponda Baba, the guy who dies. Though he doesn't like you. I don't like you either.
Oh look, it's a fucking Frankenstein.
Yeah, you get Jacob Elordi Frankenstein there with Mark Hamill's hair. Yeah, so she's singing him a song so they don't notice that she's kicking him out, I guess.
I guess.
It's still going, man.
Are we still watching? Here's my question, I guess. Are we still watching the Wookiee boy watch this? Like, where
Yes.
are we? Are we still? So the Wookiee boy turned the TV on, for a documentary of Tatooine that is clearly a live documentary because she reacted to the Imperial lockdown and is still watching this.
Yeah, this is the Star Wars equivalent of the film the Saragossa manuscript, where it's all stories within stories within stories. This is like several levels above the Wookiee boy is still watching this, but
Oh, we're inceptioning, man.
it is, yeah, all the parts of reality are gonna come apart.
Where are the cameras at? Do you think they're just floating drone cameras?
Yeah, I'm not sure because I think this is supposed to be a reality show, is what the narrator said. Is that we're
Yeah.
getting a glimpse into the lives of Tatooine, so that we may feel better about our own lives, is what it said, which is kind of a funny joke, but it also feels weird for Star Wars.
Yeah, it is
Um,
it's a very Simpson-esque joke.
no, she's saying bye to this blue man for some reason. I don't even know why they're hugging. I guess she wanted to get him out of the bar, but now she's kind of sad that it's over.
I didn't think I'd find something that's even worse than like those uh those new movies, but man, this might be the worst Star Wars thing ever.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I think this is better than. Sorry, I think episodes 1 through 9 are all better than this. I actually would put Rise of Skywalker um over this. I don't know if I haven't watched a lot of the Disney shows, so like I don't know how low they can go, but like I can't imagine they're worse than this. Which again is why I'm kind of like I gotta be a little come on man when people are like,
Oh yeah.
bring George Lucas back because Disney ruined Star Wars, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man,
That
George Lucas
Kathleen
ruined
Kennedy,
Star.
man, she just killed Star Wars, man. Just chopped its head
She
off in front of all the boys and girls.
she didn't make anything like this,
I
man.
know, and
I
I'm
don't know
just
what.
like, man, and what's worse is that like Mark Hamill has jumped on that like
Oh
boat in
boy.
some kind of way, and he's always like, oh, I don't think Luke would have done this, and I don't think Luke would have done that. I'm just like, man, you got a million and one properties that you've given a beloved voice to. You don't have to be like, oh, you don't have to be this protective of Luke Skywalker, man. He'll survive without you. They literally deep faked you in Mandarin. Like,
Yeah, and he's like, that's so much better than
yeah.
a Luke that got old and has regrets. I hate it so much that Luke, was kind of sad because he's 30 years older and made mistakes, but then he saves the day in the most impressive thing in any Star Wars movie. Like, ooh, I hate that. Who would
Yeah, I
want to
think
watch that?
recently he
But
was like, oh, he was like complaining about his ending and like how using the Force. Oh, look, it's Chewbacca. He arrived.
finally,
He's arrived.
now he's gonna have a really unexciting fight scene with these guys. He's still pissed that
Fucking
Luke,
Han
like,
Solo creeping through. Fucking Han Solo creeping through the Chewbacca household with his gun out like some kind of deep, like some kind of terrorist. That is so like it's just this Toad man is just.
all over the place. Yeah, he threw that dude over the look. He just killed that man, which I
He's
mean
like
is good
hugging
'cause
this kid like he's a beloved family member, which of course he is, but like,
yeah, and they really knocked that stormtrooper off the wall, which is cool. Like he didn't get a bumbling villain death; they just coldly murdered him, as you'd want a Han Solo to do.
God, will you look at Lumpy?
Yeah, man, the lumpen proletariat there.
Hey, is that new masturbation chair? I'll take
Yeah, he's
that
like,
as my
ah,
gift.
that masturbation chair I got you
Yeah.
came in. Don't use it all in one place now.
But I also have to
Yep,
go.
yep. But they got to say hi for a brief second. Man, they're making eyes at each other.
I mean, what happens in the Wookiee household stays in the Wookiee household. Grandpa's got his
Yeah, and
masturbation chair, and every once in a while, Mala and on.
he even looks away awkwardly, like, yeah. Well, anyway.
I mean,
Aw.
he does owe him a life debt. What if Han was just like, I get your wife too. The secret, that's the darkness in the household you were talking about.
Yeah, man, it's they belong to Han Solo.
He just brings up the crossbow, guns him down.
I think that's what's about to happen, man. Oh, but they at least get a lingering look at each other, Mrs. and Mr. Chewbacca. Man, look at this. Look at how far away Chewie is. I think there is a certain, like, the
Yeah,
family.
this is that awkward Christmas before the divorce.
Totally. No, no. This is like they already know they're one step out. He's 1 foot out the door
Yeah.
at this point. Aw. He's like sniffing her. I mean, I guess that's what
Yeah,
Chewbacca's do.
Chewbacca's do that.
Dirty old man.
Now, honey, I really, really, really need you to take that masturbation chair out and throw it down. Throw it off the ledge like you did that human man.
Yeah, that should follow the stormtrooper. I don't know who thought that was a good idea for Gramps to get his
We'll just let him go to the Wookiee strip club.
Oh, it's Chewbacca's dearest friend, Mr.
Mr.
Sales Guy. Yeah, I feel like this guy probably never filmed any scenes with Harrison Ford because he leaves out the door by the time he comes back.
Did they just do the equivalent of, I believe this is the party of Darren. Your child is waiting at the front desk. Please come and get him.
Yeah, there's a lost child. If she's not returned within the day, she'll become property of Blockbuster Video. Whoa, that's like the Doctor Who intro. Yeah, they're hiding a body, man. This is kind of hardcore for a holiday special. And they're
They
like
just
saying, "Oh,
believed
that's
him too.
yeah, he stole all our food, and then he just said he was going AWOL." Just watched an excellent French movie from last year called Misericordia, which listeners can't recommend enough, and it has similar premise of trying to hide a murder. And I think he does tell a similar like fib, like, "Oh, that guy, he said he was leaving town, and he just drove away angry."
There's not like a Life Day specific phrase you can say. Merry Life Day, maybe. Happy Life Day. We wish you a Merry Life Day. Like, again, man, just one iota of a Christmas thing. I'm killing you. I'm telling you, man. I'm dying out here. They should call this the Star Wars Random Ass Special. Okay, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, hang on, hang on.
No, we're finally getting the Life Day ceremony that you wished for with
Snow globes?
nine with only 9 minutes left. No, you'll see. It gets pretty good. It's they were holding the Life Day fireworks for the very end. I mean, as Dr. Orpheus says, when he's like, "Oh, I didn't think necromancers celebrated Christmas," he goes, "Oh, it's no more real than Kwanzaa or the Wookiee Life Day." Yeah, so here's how Life Day works. You dim the lights, you hold up these orbs of power.
Wait, where'd the rope? Wait.
Now you're in robes. including little Lumpy. He's
Are
got a
you
life day robe.
are you going to heaven? Are we ascending?
Yeah,
Is this the
there you go.
rapture?
Yeah, you do like interdimensional travel through a wormhole. You don't, and I guess Wookiees can breathe in space.
I
This is
wish I
how
was
you wanted
drunk.
this.
I wish I was drunk so bad right now. I've never wished for alcohol more. Also,
Tanner, you've
again,
been
not
wishing,
Christmas. Not even remotely Christmassy.
but at least it's a Life Day fest. Look, Tanner, you've been wishing for Life Day for 90 minutes. This is what Life Day looks like. And
I didn't realize Life Day was the rapture. Oh wait, is that a tree? Please let it be a tree. Oh, why are they there?
because
See, he should have been there from the beginning. Why was he not
Yes,
there from the beginning?
he could have been explaining Wookiee customs and the whole thing.
Especially because he seems to be the master of ceremonies for this thing.
Yeah, he's kind of the Life Day priest. I guess this foreshadows where he ends up, where he's like telling the stories of the Star Wars saga to the
Yeah.
Ewoks there. Going Ooga Dooga Darth Vader. Sorry, that was probably racist.
Why did he have to leave if he was just going to show up again at the mythical space tree?
I guess because the humans can't access it the same way the Wookiees do with their mystical powers, so they have to actually park and come in from the back.
Dude, this is jack shit insane.
We appear different, but we're all the same in our struggle against the powers of evil and darkness. Yeah, man.
Dude, why are they in a fucking... Look, there's fog rising from this place.
But Princess Leia's given a speech about how we reconfirm our love for each other every life day, not love day. Oh, and she gets to sing a song.
Oh my god, at the very least, it slightly sounds like Christmas.
Well, it's kind of to the theme of Star Wars, which is weird. Because she says, like, we celebrate a day of hope, a day of peace, a day of harmony. And I guess it's kind of supposed to be to the tune of Star Wars, but
I guess.
He's so bored. Just standing there grimacing.
Yeah, well,
I mean, that is his way.
Yeah, I was to say that's his way. I'm still on my we need to stop casting Harrison Ford and things he doesn't care about shtick for Winter Soldiers.
Clearly since 78, 50 years now. A day of peace. No, just these weird cuts, these fades in on different characters.
I still can't believe we're in like a space dimension doing this. The
Oh, we have
Wookiees,
to
who
go
infamously have a very wooden-looking house and like world, go to do their celebrations in a space cathedral.
That's the mystical magic. I mean, they are one of the more magical races. Chewbacca famously has a lot of dark powers. No, I'm kidding. I don't think that's... All right, now they're doing their thing. They're processioning away.
Wait, why is the Star Wars... God.
Look at Chewbacca just staring dead-eyed into the...
Oh, as he reminisces.
Yeah, remember in the good times. What a piece of junk! Him flying the Falcon. The time he played chess. Let the Wookiee win. I don't even think he was there for that part.
No.
Where Luke was
Sure
practicing with the ball.
This is now just a stinger to remind you of what's coming up in the next movie, or like a recap. This is basically a recap of the movie.
Just a recap of New Hope. I mean, he's remembering how Obi-Wan is dead now. He is. He's remembering Obi-Wan's death right there.
Well, what else would you do on Life Day but remember the death of a man you only knew for like 10 minutes?
I remember this part where they got medals.
He has such a dead face. That was the face of a man who's gonna go home and kill everybody.
Looks like the end of Pearl.
Yeah.
All right, finally you're getting some festivities stuff with these Life Day balls. Aww. After a delicious Life Day meal and some fruit they didn't touch. This is creepy, man. This is
I'm
like,
telling you,
yeah,
he's
like
gonna snap and kill his family in the after
no,
this.
man, this is like the dinner scene from Hereditary.
He's about to relive all his war trauma.
Yeah, I mean he's an old vet, and he was friends with Amelia Clark, as we learn in Solo: A Star Wars Story.
Better Star Wars thing than this. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
that's not.
guess.
I mean, I actually really do enjoy Solo: A Star Wars Story, so that's not a high bar for me. But
Oh yeah. I'm less into it. I don't hate it. It just does absolutely nothing for me. Oh wow, Mala, Itchy, and Lumpy were these guys.
the Mum Brothers.
Ooh, Mumford and
Oh,
Sons.
dude, what a joyous Life Day
What a
event! I'm
what
so
a, yes,
happy. I'm so
what a
filled
great
with Life
what a
Day
great way to
cheer.
oh, what a great way to celebrate Life Day.
I know. Oh man.
Written by Bruce Valanche. And yeah, songs were by Mitzi and Ken Welsh. So that song about jerking off to the Wookiee chamber is those people's doing. Bob Mackey. Oh, Nirvana Limited did the Star Wars animated movie. So we've done it, Tanner. How do you feel now that you can actually officially say, like
Dude,
you're no hipster, you're not a poser. You've actually now sat through the Star Wars Holiday Special.
that is might be the least Christmassy thing to say to have the word Christmas in it that has ever been. You listeners at home, I challenge you to find something that had even less Christmas in it.
Well, I guess if I remember one off the top of my head, um, what do you call it there? Uh, the BBC used to do a thing in the 70s and 80s called A Ghost Story for Christmas, where they would just air a ghost story, and they were usually not Christmas related. Um, the difference though is that they're really good and scary, so it
Well, and
kind
I
of
was
makes
about
up
to
for
say,
the
it seems like that
yeah,
was
yeah.
like it seems kind of like that was the intent. Like, it was part of the appeal, was to do that. This, I feel like
Yeah.
somebody really thought that this was a Christmas special. It was like, oh, we got
Yes,
a hot Christmas special
because they were
on our
trying with the
hands.
Life Day and stuff to like have some kind of made up ass holiday for Star Wars, but it was not well thought out. um, so that's your main takeaway, yeah, is that it the holiday connection is pretty pretty low.
Dude, it is almost impressive how little Christmas is in the Christmas special.
Well, to be fair, it is the Star Wars holiday special,
Ah, yeah,
so
but
it
still,
does at least it does at least promise that this will be a a holiday season, but not
fine. Where's
necessarily.
my Kwanzaa? Where's my Hanukkah?
There's not a lot of Hanukkah or Life Day, for that matter.
Oh, dude, that is.
Forget.
I'm gonna admit that is insane. And if you ask me tomorrow to tell you about the Star Wars Holiday Special, the only thing I'll probably be able to tell you is that the grandpa has a jerk off chair.
Yes.
Yeah, and
You
that's That's my main takeaway from this.
And the Imperial guy watches Jefferson Starship, but
Yeah.
even that you're not gonna remember.
Oh, and
Yeah,
that and the
let's
and
rank the
that
settings.
crazy ass animation.
Yes, where they find the invisibility talisman and they fight Boba Fett, who's Darth Vader's right hand man.
Which I still can't
Um,
believe that. I guess that's just him. I get that's just the rebel propaganda machine at work.
yeah, because the kid hides it from the Empire guy when he's like, "What are you looking at?" He like changes the channel really fast. So
But there's a little mention too, like at one point somebody at one when he turns it off, I believe there's like a quote unquote call sign that comes out.
yes,
I missed what it was, but like yeah, it totally is an in-universe. Oh yeah, this is rebellion propaganda, and I'm just like, man, that is so fascinating to me. Oh,
it's
dude,
weird, man. Yeah, I guess it's like the old broom kid. He's watching Star Wars cartoons when he goes to sleep at night. That Last Jedi broom kid.
I can't tell you the names of any other characters but the Wookiee people. It's only because they have the weirdest names possible. Mala,
Yeah, no,
Itchy,
I
and
don't remember the
Stumpy.
name.
What was the name of that dude that was in that one kept
The
showing
Han
up?
Solo guy.
Yeah.
I did it by hand solo. I don't know.
Oh.
He's either Art Carney or Harvey Korman, but I don't even remember which now forgotten actor plays him. And B. Arthur, I don't even remember her name, but she sings the very long song at the cantina. Um,
Oh, dude, the whole bit where it's a apparently a live documentary. It's just it is a fascinating movie. I'm very excited now because I have up on my side computer right now Harrison Ford on the Star Wars Holiday Special, Late Night with Conan O'Brien. I need to
oh, you
know
talked on it.
desperately what his own thoughts are on the holiday
I
special.
I have not heard that clip, but I bet it's gonna be because it's Harrison Ford. He's just gonna go, "Rah, rah, there's a bunch of crap," and then he'll say nothing else, and people will applaud because we're always enabling him for not committing to doing
Dude,
doing
I
anything.
again 2026, stop the stigma of putting Harrison Ford into things that he so clearly doesn't want to be in, like Captain
Yeah.
America, Brave New World.
Yep. Yep. No,
Oh.
I agree. We need to stop Harrison Ford from just. I mean, I guess if he wants to make money, it's fine. It's more like we should learn to not watch them or expect him to like do anything for us in it.
What's amazing to me is that people still are like, oh, you should absolutely, like, people wanted him as General Ross. And I'm just like, have you not learned your lesson? Do you not
Yeah,
understand the level of commitment you're going to get out of this guy? Like,
he's gonna phone everything in.
yeah, you cannot ask for a sleepier man. You cannot ask for a I don't give a fuck man more than Harrison Ford, and yet still you're like, oh yeah, we should definitely get that guy. Oh,
Oh yeah.
dude, what a finale! What a
So
what a finale for our season two.
where? Yep. Yep. Where does this rank? Like over War of the Worlds, for instance?
Oh,
Where would you watch?
World of the Worlds is a terrible, terrible movie. Is the worst movie of all time. This is kind
Would
of
you?
what.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta like. Would you rather watch War of the Worlds or this?
I would rather watch this
Mm.
because it's more. I mean, I guess it's what one makes me
Hmm.
laugh harder at its stupidity. I guess War of the Worlds technically would be
That's
that.
kind of where I go. I think it's tough, but I think I would rather watch War of the Worlds just because like I can't believe it. Now I'm defending War of the Worlds. There's stuff like the screen because it's so obnoxious and it like cuts every 2 seconds to something else, you're at least like you are bored, but less than the 8
There aren't
minutes.
10-minute scenes of dialogue that you cannot understand.
Yes, of Wookiees growling at each other, or like the circus dancing around, or Man, that cantina scene's pretty rough. Like we talked over it, but
Yeah,
that
I have
is
no
like
idea what anybody was saying during any of that, and I probably would have hated
like
it more if I
13 minutes
had.
long.
What what fascinates me again is that like the fix for the Wookiee thing is so simple, and it's just have
C3PO.
C3PO be there. And like I figured that out in 5 minutes. And it didn't and they couldn't figure that out in 6 months of whatever or however
With a
long it
writer's
took
room.
to shoot
Yeah.
this thing. Like you literally have an in-universe and like of course in clearly C3PO should have been there from the start because he's the master of ceremonies. He's there at
And
the
he should have,
end.
and honestly, him as the main character of a Star Wars holiday special makes sense. He could be kind of curmudgeon, he's like a little bit of a Scrooge, he's
Yeah.
like kind of annoyed and high strung, but maybe over it he learns the meaning of Life Day. I don't know. That's better than this crap.
It's kind of crazy too because like you look at like the Muppet holiday special, the Disney
Yeah.
holiday, the Mickey Mouse holiday special, like there are a lot of specials and not all of them are just let's just do a Christmas Carol. There are really good Christmas specials out there and it's kind of crazy that
Yeah.
like they went this way with this. I know it was in the 70s, so those probably I mean I doubt the Muppet Holiday Special was, or the Muppet Christmas Special was out at that point. But like, even so, like, it's not like there's an absence of holiday related things
No,
you
no, there'd
can
already
do.
there already been Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, which I think was one of, if not the earliest, attempts to just do Christmas Carol with a character like that had already aired. As Bart jokes in an episode, like that, yeah, Christmas Carol. TV writers have been milking that goat for years.
Yeah, like
there,
it
there had
is,
been a Flintstone Christmas as well.
which again has to be more Christmassy, more Christmassy than this. Like
Yeah,
it
that
is.
one they're actually like they have to be Santa or something. Like Fred and Barney have to go around on Santa's sleigh.
And Christ hasn't even done his thing yet in that one. So come on, like
Yeah,
you
yeah, that
know
was
it's
that's true. That was pre-Christ.
yeah. Santa
I don't know
ain't
where the
even been a
Lord fits
thing
in.
yet.
I don't know where the Lord fits into the timeline of the Flintstones. But yeah, they're all pagans. They're all in hell.
Yeah, I mean, technically, they meet the Jetsons, so clearly, like clearly they could
And
meet
the
Santa or
Jetsons are in
something.
a post religious society. I have to imagine. I think the Jetsons, like God is dead by the time of the Jetsons. No, nobody worships.
Dude, I that is a stupendous piece of media right there. And I agree
Yeah, and
with you. Like anybody who rants and raves about Star Wars
Kathleen
and
Kennedy and all
Kathleen
that.
Kennedy, I'm just gonna be like, dude, I've seen the Star Wars Holiday Special
The rule should be you have to have watched the Star Wars Holiday Special
before you can
before.
complain. I wonder if there's anybody who like. I'm sure there are diehard Star Wars fans that absolutely love this thing and defend it to high water.
I've never met or heard one on the internet, but you never know.
I know it's universally kind of like, and even my big Star Wars buddies make fun of it, but like, I guarantee you, there's somebody out there that's like, oh yeah, I celebrate Life Day every year.
Man, I mean, we're gonna have to go back because we are gonna have to doing this sober was a mistake.
Dude, I've never glanced back at my mini fridge so hard as this special. But dude,
Hold on. Star
what a
Wars Holiday Special drinking game. TV Tropes has it, but I don't want to click on TV Tropes. Okay, here's one that's like a printout. Take a sip every time someone says Life Day. One of the main cast member appears. Luke, Leia, Han, Chewbacca, C-3PO, R2-D2. We fade to black for commercials. Take a big drink when there's a full minute of Wookiee dialogue. Every time Harrison Ford is clearly trying his best with what he's got. Every time you ask yourself, is Carrie Fisher on drugs? Why are they dancing? Why are they singing? That's kind of erotic. The characters are watching themselves, watching TV. Boba Fett calls someone friend. and finish your drink as an Imperial officer sits down to watch Jefferson Starship, and B. Arthur sings to the cantina full of aliens. Enjoy, and may the force be with you.
Drink the one I pulled up says drink every time you drink every time you stop paying attention. Wait, take a shot if you spot the lightsaber mic that's probably a sex toy. There's a lightsaber mic that's probably a sex toy. Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, we missed that one. We'll have to
Oh,
remember
that's
that for
another
next
funny
year.
thing. There's no lightsabers in this special, which is kind of
No, only
interesting.
only the only the footage of Luke practicing with the ball. The stock footage is the only footage I think of. I guess, and they show a little bit of Darth Vader and Obi-Wan's duel, but that's it.
Yeah, Darth Vader shows up once in this entire thing, which is also kind of funny,
And he
except
does
for the
not pull his
animated
lightsaber
thing.
out. Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, man. This might we might have to do this again next year with drinking rolls
Yeah,
because I think it'd be very very funny. But that's it for us for this year. This is
yeah.
our New
This is
Year's gift to you all. I'm gonna go edit it real fast and it'll be up before the ball. Matter of fact, it'll be up when the ball drops. So all
yeah.
you all you people looking for something to do after
You gotta get if you want to get in at the last minute and take us to 1 million views, I'd appreciate it.
if you want to have something to do with that last 30 minutes, well, the Star Wars holiday special awaits you. Oh, well, cheers, my friend. I wish you a happy new year. To many more
Likewise,
commentaries to come next time.
and many more. We'll see
And
where we
many
start with the new
more.
year.
Yep, as we move into our season 3, man. Hard to
Yep.
believe.
Hard to believe it's been 8 crazy years.
Yeah, I feel like I've aged 8 crazy years since I watched
Oh yeah,
the.
yeah, yeah.
I get a
Speaking
T-shirt
of
that
eight,
says I
eight
watched
crazy
this.
nights, will
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of 8 crazy nights, should totally be a next holiday season adventure.
It should absolutely be. I'm gonna get a
Speaking of movies,
T-shirt that says I
don't make me.
survived this Star Wars holiday special.
Yeah, and all you got with this lousy T-shirt.
Speaking of, what were you gonna say?
Oh, just that we should do 8 crazy nights, the Adam Sandler movie
Yes,
next holiday.
we should do 8 crazy nights. I haven't actually seen that in like years.
Yeah,
It's been a hot minute since I've seen that movie.
remember not liking it, but it was famously right after Warner Brothers Animation shut down because Quest for Camelot and Iron Giant were both big bombs. So that production was able to get all those animators that got fired kind of cheap, which is why it's like surprisingly nicely animated, despite it being an Adam Sandler raunchy movie.
Dude, I saw like one of those gotcha news articles that was like
Yeah,
Disney is considering going back to their original hand-drawn animation, and I'm like,
sure.
sure, both sure and also like okay.
I mean, hey, I'd love it if they ever did, but why would they?
Yeah, exactly.
They got all the money in the world, and Zootopia just made 2 billion. They definitively killed off hand drawn animation, and it seems weird that they'd be like, "Well, time to change our minds."
Yeah. Yeah, like okay, first I'll believe it when I see it, and also like I mean that'd be great, but like, are you also gonna fix the other like issues there and like the the storytelling and all that good stuff? That's also part of that.
That would be important too, but
Yeah,
you know what? We'll see. Anyway, on that note, until we have more hand drawn animation, I've been David.
I've been Wookie. What would be my Wookie name? I'm
I'll be smelly, and you can be
we're just the
ugly.
dwarfs at that point. Then.
Yeah, they all have 7 dwarf names.
I'll be Limpy, and you can be
Skimpy.
you can be Skimpy. Yeah. This has been Limpy.
Limpy and
This
Skimpy.
has been
The
Limpy
two
and
Wookiees.
Skippy. Wishing you a very merry life, miss.
Yep. I'm Chewbacca's mistress or whatever else, whoever else is in the family.
I'm,
You know,
the, I'm
pardon
Grandpa's
me.
surly friend that sometimes borrows the masturbation chair.
Yeah, I'm Grandpa's surly buddy, his old war buddy.
Yeah, I'm the guy he goes fishing with, and occasionally he lets the chair out too.
Yeah, he brings it over to the vet lodge. All right. On
Oh,
that note, Merry Christmas, everyone. The ball's gonna drop, and I gotta go to the bathroom.
yep.
So
Happy New Year.